On today's video, we will be detailing the inside of this older Toyota. I already started with the driver's side. That's why it's a lot cleaner than the rest of the vehicle before I actually decided to make the video. As you can see, there's a lot of dust, a lot of buildup. Basically, a whole lot of just nasty stuff. You can tell there's dust all on the radio in between the cracks. Everything is just really dirty. Like I said, I vacuumed that already. That was the best a vacuum can get it. You can just see this vehicle has just never really been cleaned. So I'm bringing you guys along today so you can see a couple tips on how to detail. This is just a quick preview of what it looked like before. And how I detail, basically. So we're gonna go ahead and start with vacuuming the complete car first. And what I like to do, which would be a perfect example, is on the passenger side. I already started picking up some of the trash, but what I like to do is just move the seat all the way back, so now you can see a lot more dirt and debris. Then we pick everything up off of this. This is probably trash, so we'll throw it in the trash. This is probably trash too, but it's not a dirty thing, so we can put that aside for the customer if you don't know if the customer wants to keep that or not, because it does look sealed and new. Also, the baby products, you just want to keep them together and out of the way. Then we want to go ahead and start by vacuuming the actual rug itself and around it before we lift up the mat. Okay, so now that we gave it the quick vacuum, you can already tell it looks detailed from the camera eye, but if you go in closer, you'll be able to see there's still a lot missing, like the cracks right there, and I'll show you guys what I do to get the cracks out. Basically anywhere the vacuum doesn't fit, anything. But overall, this is the quick vacuum. This is what I call the quick vacuum. It looks clean, right? I repeat, do not do this on any customer's car. Don't do the quick vacuum. Yes, it looks good and it might get you paid fast, but it's not gonna get you recommended to anybody. Why? Let me show you why. I even vacuumed this right here just really quick to see what it'll pick up. But let's lift this up. Man, this carpet probably has never been picked up its whole life. I bring it upwards, shake it off right here, then put it straight on the seat. As long as the seat's not white. If the seat is white, then obviously I'll go ahead and put the floor mat aside. And now look at everything that you have missed. So, all this will be affected on your next detailing appointment with your customer. Now you want to give it a full vacuum. So the first vacuum is just a quick vac. Then you lift up the mat and you go all around it. So now you know the rug mat's clean. You don't got to worry about that anymore. Now let's do an actual vac. Alright, now that we did the actual vacuum, I wanted to pause really quick. This is how it's supposed to look basically. But for the cracks, back to the cracks. Right here, I'm going to show you what I use in order to reach those spots and get all that trash out. I actually use this, what I believe is a rim cleaner. I bought this one and specifically dedicated it to interior. So invest into some type of brush, and what you want to do is basically just brush everything out. Brush everything out the cracks. All this, brush it towards a more accessible area, such as down here, so you know you can vacuum it. So like this. See? It's gonna stick on. So just a simple brush like this will make the biggest difference in the vehicle's detail. And I got this one because it actually fits in the cracks, like so. You guys get the gist. Once you are done vacuuming the floors, you want to go ahead and move on to vacuuming up the seats. Now that we're done vacuuming the floor and the seat, we're going to go ahead, recline it forward all the way, pull the handle, and slide it all the way forward. Just like that. So now we are able to see more filth and disgust. And this is the actual meaning of detailing, because now you are getting the details. Basically, the spots that aren't usually seen. So now we get our vacuum, we get our brush, we do what we did in the front, and get it all cleaned up. You more than likely want to brush all that stuff out, all that outwards towards you, so the vacuum is more accessible to it. I'll show you guys really quick what a quick vac does. Okay, so now that we did the quick vac back here, yes, it looks 100 times better, but remember, don't ever leave the customer with a quick vac. That will just ruin your name. Let me show you why again. So yes, like I said, it looks 100 times better, but is it? You can just see everything that you've left behind. So this automatically fails you as a detailer. Now let's go ahead, put the rug aside, give it a detailed vacuum, then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, now that we gave it the detailed vacuum and cleaned up under the carpet, you want to go ahead and, as you're vacuuming, remove plastics, water bottles and stuff. Just always keep a trash bag around for the simple trash. Actually give your customers the option to keep the trash, so that way it builds a trust. 99.9% of the time they're going to tell you to just take it with you anyways, but you never know. It builds that comfort of trust with your customer of allowing them to have their own trash, because now they don't think you're hiding items that you found in the trash to throw away. So now let's vacuum up the seats and repeat this process on the other side. Alright, so now that the inside is all vacuumed up, it looks 100 times better. Now we're going to go ahead and sit into the driver's side and pretty much dust this all off and get it all cleaned up. Simply with the microfiber rag and some spray cleaner. So what I'm using is some Secret Juice and a microfiber rag. I've already kind of dusted that off over there. As you can see, it's not that bad. I just need to finish up over here. But tell you guys what, if I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll go ahead and let you guys know the secret formula on what I use for cleaning. This is just cleaning to get it straight, squeaky clean. Guys, so let me go ahead and clean this all up, and I'll show you guys a trick on what I use for small detail places very soon. Alright, one thing I want to mention is you always want to spray your rag and make sure the rag is wet anytime you're doing the dash. So spray on the rag first, then wipe your dash. Also, don't forget to hit all of this and even the door jambs, this plastic. You can see the difference. I've wiped this. Big difference. Let's go ahead and keep cleaning. Okay, so now I can show you guys what exactly I use for the fine cracks inside of here, even inside of here. You see that? You get the point. There's a lot of dust there. Also there, basically anything. So I use this brush. I actually damp it a little bit, spray just a tiny bit, then go ahead and brush it down and out. So go ahead and do that for all your vents and everything, and it will actually give it the clean, dust-free look. I'm gonna go ahead and do that to all the vents now and all the small cracks. Okay, so now that we got all the vents and all the small detailed cracks, we're gonna move on to the next detail spot. If they have coin holders like these ones, let's see how filthy they are. What you want to do is you want to go ahead and spray some spray in there, soak it up, let it soak, then with something fine like a flathead screwdriver, or in my case a knife, you want to scrape that all out and vacuum it all up. Then you want to spray some more. So let's go ahead and do that and get that all out and cleaned. Okay, so now we've cleaned off all the dust, we've vacuumed the floors, we've took out all the crud. That is pretty much your simple, quick detail. That's no major products, no gloss on the top, because a lot of customers don't want their dash all glossy. They just want it cleaned, no dust. Basically, they want it dust free. So it is now dust free. There's no dirt on the carpets, all the crud is out, and the customer will be happy like this. This is just the quick detail on how to do it. You basically, the same way you clean the dash, you want to go ahead and clean the doors the same way and all the way around. So remember, door trims, dash, vacuum, and that's pretty much it for your interior detail. Stay tuned for the exterior detail video coming soon. Alright, if you guys like this video, hit the like button and make sure to subscribe to the channel.